Hey, welcome. We are going to be reviewing Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman #1. I thought this issue was great. I was not sure about this issue. I know a lot of people were hyped for this issue, but I was not. I was not trusting it. I was not feeling it. I really liked Absolute Batman. I liked All In #1 slash Absolute #1. I thought it was great, but I was not sure about what they were going to do with Wonder Woman. Do not I did not enjoy Earth 1 Wonder Woman. Although all the elements of Wonder Woman were there, it didn't feel like Wonder Woman, if that makes any sense. And while I did read New 52 Wonder Woman, I did not like that version of her at all. When the New 52 run ended, I was very happy because there's only a few series in the New 52 run that I enjoyed. I enjoyed Batman, I enjoyed the New 52 Green Arrow, and I enjoyed the Super Sons, and I also enjoyed Huntress and Power Girl. The Huntress Power Girl one was amazing. I love that run. But most of the New 52 I did not enjoy. So I was worried this was going to go that way, where it's going to be an ultra violent, amoral Wonder Woman. And I don't want that. I want the Wonder Woman that I'm reading to be an ideal. I want her to be something to aim for. I want to aspire to be as good as Wonder Woman. I don't want Wonder Woman to be brought down to man's level. I thought this was really cool. It begins in Gateway City. It has a dead Pegasus, which is amazing. And it has demons, if you will. And it looks like she's going to be brutal like the New 52 Wonder Woman. And so you're like, okay. But then it turns out she's not killing everybody. She has a flashback. And this feels like the most core Wonder Woman I've read. My favorite take on Wonder Woman is going to be, I can't remember her name right now. My favorite take on Wonder Woman is Gail Simone's version of Wonder Woman. And this feels like it has all the highlights from Gail Simone's version, but they're concentrated. It's like super concentrated Wonder Woman. And I hope that when Superman comes out, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a super concentrated Superman. But we'll have to see. You have the origin story, which is mirroring the Hercules origin story, including the snake imagery. Instead here, instead of it being two snakes, it's just one, but it's mirroring that. But Diana's hope that she represents and the compassion that she represents bleeds over into Cersei, who's her mother in this one, in this version, or adopted mother. But and it bleeds over into the animals or creatures or demons, if you will, of hell. So the inhabitants of hell, or in this case, Hell Island, or whatever you want to call it, instead of Paradise Island, it's Hell Island, which is a cool parallel. The prison, the wild island of hell, I think is what it's called. So she's raised on Hell Island instead of Paradise Island. And her influence makes the creatures, if not docile, at least makes them more accepting and more loving. So she plays with the inhabitants of hell, and she makes them her friend, and she influences them to be, for lack of a better word, good, and turns them into pets, which is amazing. It's an amazing twist. It shows the power of Diana's symbolism, what she symbolizes. It's beautiful. And she has a relationship with her stepmother that is loving. She has a good influence on Cersei, at least in the panels that we see. As someone who grew up with a single parent, I thought it was actually very well done. Then she comes to man's world to fight a demon, and the dead Pegasus, the skeleton Pegasus, is helping her out. It can shoot fire, apparently, and she has humor. She's not good at fighting. Is it laser beams? What is it? What is it? I beams? She's not perfect. You don't want her to be too idolized, but you don't want her to be too human. And the story itself is about her realizing who she is as a child. She has a magical sword. She has magic this time, and she has instead of a lasso of truth, she has a different lasso. But it's a great first issue. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know if it's going to stay awesome. But I really liked Absolute Wonder Woman. I thought it was a perfect introduction to a character, a great new take. And I like that they didn't do the New 52 thing where it didn't feel like Wonder Woman. And they didn't do the Earth 1 thing where it had all the elements, but the character wasn't acting like Wonder Woman. Here, it was everything that makes the character Wonder Woman put in a different circumstance, in a different situation, and how that absolute version, that concentrated version of Wonder Woman, is a bastion of hope for everyone that she encounters. She influences everyone to be better, even those in hell. It's really good. It's really good. Even someone isolated in hell can be influenced by hope. That's a great message. If this goes on for more than 8 issues, goes on for more than a year, I hope whatever writer takes over for Kelly Thomas has the same aspirations for the character that Kelly seems to have. This is a great issue. The art isn't like 100% on. Like, I would call it the art an 8 out of 10. I would call the writing a 10 out of 10. There's nothing bad. So I would say it's a 9 out of 10 comic altogether. Go read it. And thank you for watching.